Alright, I'm going to show you my new Archon Rhino build due to the Archon reworks. Well, not reworks, a rework where you cannot one-hit Archons anymore. Originally, I would use Kuva Heck with Rhino. I would walk up, I would aim directly at the shard, and instant kill the fucking thing. But because of the rework, we now got to find new ways around that change. I mostly use Archon Revenant because it does more damage to the Archon faster. But if you want a decent alternative, I got Archon Rhino right here. If you're wondering my shards, here's my shards. These aren't mandatory, these are just optional. If you're wanting the Archon Rhino build, here's the build. If you're wondering my primary, here you go. Riven is not mandatory, it's optional. I actually use this weapon for Eidolon hunts, I'm gonna be dead honest. The only difference is I use primary plated brown. But for Archons, I either use dexterity or I use merciless. But I will be using dexterity because it's easier to maintain due to my melee. If you're wondering the evolutions, I'll wait for it to load. Alright, so there's evolution 1, there's evolution 2, evolution 3, evolution 4. And that's what it does when you activate its incarnate form. Companion, doesn't matter. I just like the Jinn, so this is what I'll be using. Companion weapon, doesn't matter. I'll just be using this because, well, I just like the Verglass. So just be there for utility, that's it. Just be there to buff my primary. Riven mod, not mandatory. Arc weaponry, will not be using any arc weaponry to kill, we'll just be using an arc gun to proc arcing tanker. So, pick whatever. Secondary, doesn't matter. I'm just using the secondary for these two things. Shields when I cast abilities. Status immunity and bullet evasion when I heavy attack. So that's all the secondary is here for. Riven doesn't matter, but if you want the Riven, there you go. I just have Riven on Nucor because I actually used to use Nucor to kill enemies. Now it just sits there as a stat pistol. That's it. Melee weapon doesn't matter. I just personally use Stropha because just how easy it is to get kills with this thing, and also its ability to kill acolytes, deacons extremely well. Yeah, I can kill acolytes, but that's not what we're going to be worrying about today. I'll be using Zenuric for passive energy over time. Reason why I dumped Rhinos 4 is because Rhinos 4 serves no purpose in the Archon hunt. It doesn't affect the boss. Archons are one of the few bosses Stomp does not affect. And his one makes your skin much tankier, so I'd be a fool to remove his one. Go over here and we will do the shootout. I am not showing the pairs on because, well, you don't need pairs on mods. I can be that honest with you, you don't need pairs on mods at all for this setup. You can run whatever you want. Whatever the hell you want, you can run with this. You can also run Latum if you're not a fan of Burst Incarnate. That will also chew the Archon down really quickly. I just prefer Burst Incarnate because, well, I have a build pre-set up for radiation and cold ori on it. Unlike my Latum, which is built for killing shit. So I made a whole separate Latum specifically modded.
Could she somehow be responsible for what Era has become?
That's not all my shit, and all my stuff's
The serpent
like to the
is
max
old,
of it.
Tenno,
Big.
and full of secrets.
See, look how easy it is to build dexterity stacks like that. Already at max dexterity stacks. And I can also just build incarnate form like this. Yeah, the MOA's weak point is between their chest area. It's like the middle of their chest and their head. Recharge my first Incarnate. So when I get up to the Archon, I can just get that done and over with. No Vor. Look at that. No Vor is doing that.
Stay on the move. Those eyes.
That's just Smite Infusion alone and Burst Incarnate. That's just Burst Incarnate with Dexterity stacks and Smite Infusion. That was without Roar. That was without Roar. Just imagine with Roar. Just imagine what it would have done with Roar.
Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
And look, I have 499 ammo still left in this fucking weapon before I exit its incarnate form. Still scares me to this day how DE greenlight the burst incarnate. No, it's a weak here, so I didn't want to get hit, but hey, 2 hits still works. What's scary is DE said they're apparently supposed to buff the burst incarnate. It's not hitting as hard as it's intended to. And it did not. That's scary. It's meant to hit harder than what it just did. I mean, I've seen some scary numbers with, before they nerfed Helios, with Breach, Surge, Sonar, and Stropha, but the thing about an automatic rifle going up against an Archon, which Archons get tankier the more you do damage to them due to damage attenuation and how critical damage multiplies into the resistance. And it did not much damage that fucking quick to the face. Wow. Get rid of thanks to the Jin priming it with viral, well, status spreading viral onto it, so back 10 seconds viral makes its health more vulnerable to damage. And then just Stropha just done.
not know if the Zorro is truly the leader of the Archons, or their puppet. Of all of them, only Naira has the guile to seduce Era like this.
Now, I've tried this build on Imar, I've tried this build on Naira. I have yet to try it on Boreal, but I'll be honest with you, if it can kill Naira, it can definitely kill Boreal. Because Naira is the tankiest out of all of them. Well, that's Imar has his rhino, he has iron. And Naira has health regeneration, so if it can kill Naira and it can kill them all, you bet your ass it can kill, well, Boreal. So that guy. And there you go.
You dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy.
And look at
No
that, I still
protection.
have ammo in its incarnate form. I still have ammo after that. $377 ammo left. After that. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Alright. And there you go. That is the Archon Rhino build. It's fucking ridiculous, Burst and Carmen.